Gaseous elements means carbon dioxide won't come because it is not an element. What is this, guys? It is not a
Not
element. It is the compound. So carbon dioxide is not a gaseous element. It is the compound. So hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine. This one you can learn. Is it okay? Akilan, Harini, Johan, that is what. Okay. So these are the examples of liquids and solids and as well as gases at room temperature. Remember, only two elements are liquids at room temperature. Everybody should learn that. What is the only two elements which is at liquids at room temperature? Everyone?
Mercury.
Only mercury and as well as bromine. Understanding? One is non-metal and another one is what? Metal. Okay, so this is the only two elements at present till today. Only two elements are, okay, everybody, liquids at room temperature. One is mercury. What is the symbol of mercury? Everybody, Hg. Understanding? And what is the symbol of bromine? Br. This is the only two things which is we used to called as liquid liquid elements at the room temperature. Please all of you note it down. So gases and solids are so many, but so many elements are solids only. Gases also less, but liquids only two. All of you should remember that too. Is it okay, everyone? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, write it. Clear, all of you? Yeah. So now you might be notice it. Mercury symbol. What is the symbol of mercury, everybody?
Hg.
Mercury symbol. Actually, it was named from the Greek words. Understanding? So Greek word, why it is Hg, sir? Remember, Hg word, it has been taken from the Greek words. That is what? Hydra gyrum. What is that Greek name called as? Hydra gyrum. Understanding, everyone? So from this Greek name only, it has been chosen H and G, gyrum. Hydra gyrum is the symbol of mercury. Is it okay, everybody? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please all of you remember that. So that is why, because for every symbol we'll study in third chapter, but of course here is coming now, the situation is coming, so that you have to learn it. Everyone. Akilan, are you clear, Akilan? Any doubt? Mitakshri? Okay.
Sir.
What is the only two liquid metals we have? Liquid elements,
Mercury and
not
bromine.
metals.
mercury.
That is what we can say, mercury and bromine. Okay. Now you can see most of the materials around us is made up of by the combination of two or more elements. All of you should remember. For example, if we take water, water is made up of two elements. What is that, guys? Anybody?
Hydrogen and oxygen.
Yeah, water is made up of two elements. One is what, guys? Others also should know. One is hydrogen, another one is oxygen. So now, in our home, you are eating sugar. Sugar is made up of what, guys? Anybody? Sugar is made up of three metals. Three. What is that? Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. C12, H22, H22, O11. Now, if we take sodium chlorides, common salt. Common salt is made up of two elements. What is that, guys?
NaCl.
Yeah, sodium and chlorine. Understand? So, like that, every substance in our nature, most of the substances in our surroundings, everything is made up of what? Made up of two or more elements. So if we'll take commonly like water, hydrogen, oxygen, understanding? So like so many, if we'll take, for example, they'll ask you, give an example of which is made up of three elements. What are the three elements? Three elements what? Sugar. Understanding? Carbon, hydrogen, and as well as oxygen. Now, photosynthesis reaction you can take. What is the products of photosynthesis? Anybody can tell? Photosynthesis, products. Products,
Sunlight.
what? Glucose.
Water.
What is the glucose formula? Glucose and oxygen. Yes or no? So oxygen, let it be. Leave it. It is the element only. Glucose formula, anybody? C6H12O6. It is also made up of what? Carbon, hydrogen, and as well as what? As well as what? Oxygen. Now, if we take hydrochloric acid, it is made up of what, everybody? HCl. It is made up of what? Hydrogen. And as well as what? chlorine. Understanding? So like that, most of the substances in our surroundings, everything made up of 2 or more elements. Okay. So now if we'll take, if you notice it here, as I told you, carbon, what is the symbol of carbon? Everybody can tell. What is the symbol of carbon? All of you.
C.
What is the symbol of carbon? So you can take carbon. Symbol is what? C. Now next coming copper. Next coming chromium. Understanding? So is it possible to choose the C for everything? Anybody?
No, sir.
Is it possible to see for everything? Let me answer everybody. Is it yes or no?
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
We cannot represent every metal with the same thing. That is why we are going with what? Because why can't we choose only same element? If we choose the same symbol, it is not possible to identify which element it is. Yes or no, guys? Yes.
Yes, sir.
That is why carbon we are representing with the C. But is there any other element? Is it represented with the C? Mitakshri, Reddy, Kaushik?
No, sir.
So copper, what is the symbol? Copper symbol is what? Cu. And chromium symbol is what? Cr. Understanding? So why can't we take Co is the copper symbol? A copper symbol, because another elements also coming with the second letter also, because in our alphabets, English alphabets, only how many letters we have? How many elements we have? Only 26 letters of English alphabet will combine in various different ways to make large number of words. In the same way, the few elements combined together in various different ways to make an extremely large number of materials and objects. All of you should remember. However, the English is forming like millions of trillions of words only by just 26 alphabets. Understanding? So I am saying the two purpose of alphabets. Same way, these elements will combine in a different forms and they will form millions of compounds. Now, it is very difficult to choose the name by first letter. That is why some metals, for example, if we take manganese, what is the symbol of manganese?
MG.
Manganese is Mn. Do you understand the Hari Reddy? But magnesium is what? Magnesium is what? Magnesium is Mg. Do you understand it? So all of you should remember, whenever I am writing the element symbol, first letter always must be capital letters. First letter must be what? First letter must be what? Capital. Understanding? And if second letter is coming, second or third letter, whatever it is, it must be what? Everybody, it must be small alphabet. Do you understand, everyone? Mitakshri, everyone, Harini. So first letter must be capital letter and the second one must be what, guys? Small letter. Now, if the first and second also not matching, if the same any elements is having first and second, then we'll go with the first and third letter. And if the first and third also not matching, same it is coming, then we will go with the other language, other names. Understanding? That is what, like Latin names we can go. Do you understand, everybody? So Latin words, Greek words, and other words we can choose and we can represent the number. Like Mercury. Why Mercury we cannot represent with a M? Why can't we represent with a M, guys? Anybody can answer? Why can't we represent Mercury with M? Anybody?
Another man.
Because so many elements will start with a M. Yes or no? Everyone? Yes, please. So many elements starts with what? M only. That is why we have been chosen the Greek word. What is the Greek word called as Mercury? Hydrogyrum. Understanding? So that is what they have chosen the symbol of Mercury from the Greek letters. Understand, Amma, everyone? Yes? That is what. Now, as I told you, 26 alphabets combine in various forms and forming thousands of words, millions of words. Same way, a few elements combine together in various different ways to form an extremely large number of materials and objects. Now, let us take, as we are humans, our body itself will see. Our body is made up of what? So as we know, human body, if we'll take, So can you tell me human body is made up of what? As I told you, it is a carbon and its compounds. Human body, it is made up of complex compounds formed by the combination of only certain elements. Understand it? For example, if we'll take human body, it contains 65% oxygen element. What is the 65% what, Mitakshri? Our body, 65% oxygen element. Next, 18% carbon element. 18% how much, guys? Carbon element. Next, 10% hydrogen element. 10% hydrogen. Totally how much remaining? Tell me. 3% nitrogen. 3% nitrogen. Our body is made up of complex substances. So this complexity will be like this composition. Next, 2% calcium and 2% other elements. 2% calcium and 2% other elements. Is it matching 100%? Count it totally 100 is coming or not? Respond everybody. Yes, that is what. Kaushik, have you understand, Kaushik? 100% we have to make it. Okay, so our body itself, if we take, it is made up of very complex substances. These complex substances formed by only few elements. That is what? Oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and calcium. This is what you have to remember. So our human body, what is the highest percentage? Which element? Which element highest percentage? Oxygen. Next highest is carbon dioxide. That is what you have to remember. So this is what about what is elements and as well as how these elements will form so many things. Now these elements, based upon their properties, we have been classifying into three categories. What is that, guys? Everybody? One is metals, another one is what? Non-metals, and another one is what, guys? Metalloids. Everyone, so this is what classification of elements. Please all of you write. So elements are classifying into three types. That is what? Three groups actually, on the basis of their properties. On what basis, guys? On basis of their properties. Properties classified into metals, non-metals, and metalloids. So this is all about the elements. In the next class, we will study, okay, the properties of metals and properties of non-metals and properties of metalloids one by one very clearly. So till here, everybody, you learned whatever we studied till here. I hope you all understand. Any doubt, anybody, please ask me. So from here, tomorrow we'll start what is metals and what is the properties of metals and all. So with this, I will stop the today's class. Hope you all understand. So thank you, everybody. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.